Good evening. Welcome to Current Affairs. Today, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu has been sworn in as the Vice President of India. He has been administered oath of office by the President of India, Mr. Ramnath Kovind, in Darbar Hall in Rashtrapati Bhavan. So from today onwards, for the coming 5 years, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu will be the Vice President of India. And in that capacity, he will be serving as the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. And we wish him all a very, very good luck. And hopefully, so he will maintain the decency and a decorum in the house with the people who always, try to disrupt the proceedings. So hope everything will be fine for Mr. Venkaiah Naidu. And one very commonly asked doubt nowadays, if you look at the previous elections of both the President of India and the Vice President, some of the students have asked me one question. In that election, how come the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh has voted? The Chief Minister is Yogi Adityanath. He voted in both the presidential elections and vice presidential elections. No other chief minister took part in this voting, but why he has been permitted? Kindly observe, let's observe one thing very clearly. With respect to the electoral college of the President of India or electoral college of the Vice President of India, you know what exactly is this. The President of India is elected by the elected members of Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the state legislative assemblies. And if you look at Mr. Yogi Adityanath, he is a member of Lok Sabha. He is a member of Lok Sabha, but because BJP has got a majority in Uttar Pradesh, he has been entrusted with the responsibility to become the Chief Minister, and he became the Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh. Is it allowed? Very much allowed. We know the Constitution. We discussed during the Indian polity classes that a person can be appointed as a chief minister or any minister without being a member of the concerned state legislature. But he has to become a member within a period of 6 months. And if you look at Mr. Yogi Adityanath, he is still a member of the Lok Sabha. And within 6 months, he has to become a member of the state legislature. After that, he cannot hold two positions. He cannot be the member of Lok Sabha and he cannot be the member of state legislature simultaneously. During that time, so once he becomes a member of state legislature in Uttar Pradesh, he is going to submit the resignation to, this Lok Sabha membership. Till that time, he is a member of the Lok Sabha. Since he is a part of electoral college of the President of India, he took part, he voted in the election of the President of India. In the similar manner, he also voted in the Rajya Sabha elections. Vice President elections. So he also voted in the Vice President elections. So with respect to the Vice President, the electoral college is all the members of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha will vote in the Vice Presidential elections. Since he is also a member of the Lok Sabha even today, Yogi Adityanath took part and he voted. He voted in the this Vice Presidential elections. Somebody may question. So being the Chief Minister over there, though you are holding the membership in the Lok Sabha, is it moral on your part to come and vote in the elections? Constitution is not stopping such type of people to take part in the voting. So because he is a part of the electoral college. So when it comes to the morality, so that's a different thing. So that's a different thing. Since he has been ordered by, definitely ordered by the BJP High Command, so he took part in the voting and he voted in the vice presidential elections also. Hope I'm clear. Very, 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 very important. Okay, that is the reason why Mr. Yogi Adityanath has voted in both presidential and vice president elections, because he is a member of the Lok Sabha. I'm clear. But the moment he becomes a member of the state legislature in Uttar Pradesh, he has to submit the resignation to Lok Sabha membership. So there is a vacancy. Vacancy will be created in the Lok Sabha, and from that particular date, again election will be conducted, and somebody will be elected to Lok Sabha from that particular constituency. Am I clear? So this is what happens. And if you look at Mr. Venkaiah Naidu also, before he is a member of Rajya Sabha, right? So we know this. He's a member of Rajya Sabha, and he recently he got elected to Rajya Sabha from Rajasthan. That also we know. So, but the point is that once his name has been confirmed to get nominated by the BJP, before he submitted the nomination form, he submitted the resignation as ministers. But he continued as a member of the Rajya Sabha. He continued as a member of the Rajya Sabha. He contested in the vice presidential elections, and in the capacity as a member of Rajya Sabha, he also voted in the Rajya Sabha elections. In the vice presidential elections. Clear? So, being a member of Rajya Sabha, he also voted in the vice president elections. Am I clear? Very, very, very important. That is the reason why Mr. Venkaiah Naidu has voted, why Mr. Gopal Krishna Gandhi has not voted. The difference is that because Mr. Venkaiah Naidu was a member of the Rajya Sabha at that particular time, he was permitted to vote because he's a part of the electoral college. Since Mr. Gopal Krishna Gandhi is not a member of the electoral college, he is neither a member of the Lok Sabha nor a member of the Rajya Sabha, hence he was not permitted to vote. Am I clear? So in that capacity, obviously he might have voted for himself. That's a different thing, right? So, but finally what happened? So he got elected, and yesterday he submitted the resignation letter. So now, for the examination point of view, a member of Rajya Sabha submits the resignation to chairman of the Rajya Sabha. Who was the chairman of Rajya Sabha yesterday? Hamid Ansari. Hamid Ansari was the chairman of Rajya Sabha yesterday, and a resignation was submitted, and he accepted the resignation. And since yesterday, Mr. Venkaiah Naidu is no more a member of the Rajya Sabha, and he has been elected to the vice president, and today he has been sworn in as a vice president, and he has been administered oath of office by the President of India. Hope I am clear. That since some of our close friends, students, they have raised this particular doubt, so I took some time to answer this. Right? Okay. So Mr. Yogi Adityanath, being a member of the Lok Sabha, he was the part of electoral college in both presidential and vice presidential elections. In that capacity, he exercised his oath. Right? Constitution has no objections. Opposition parties may criticize, but under the Constitution, under any law, right, he has not been barred. He was very much permitted to vote, and he voted. That's it. And with respect to Mr. Venkaiah Naidu, being a member of the Rajya Sabha, being a member of the Electoral College, he exercised his oath in the vice presidential elections. Am I clear? Very, 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 very important. Right? So now, excuse me. Now, recently we concluded Rajya Sabha elections in few states. One of such states is Gujarat. It never happened in the history of India in any Rajya Sabha elections. And that election for 3 seats in Rajya Sabha from Gujarat, it's almost, it was more tense, and a lot of enthusiasm has been created among the people. And it's more like a cricket match, in fact. Last over, last ball, 1 wicket, right? If the bowling team gets 1 wicket, they will win. And if the batting team, if the batsman hits 6, that team will win. So much of tension was there. And the people who are there in this political field, they were enthusiastically waiting for the results, in fact. Right? So nail biting finish, and at the end of the day, Mr. Ahmed Patel of Congress, he got elected. right? So there were three vacancies, for three Rajya Sabha seats, election was conducted, right? And Ms. Smriti Irani, Mr. Amit Shah, they got elected as BJP members from Gujarat, and Mr. Ahmad Patel, so he got elected to Rajya Sabha once again, and he belongs to Congress party. Generally, what happens if three seats are there, right? If only three candidates are contesting, there is no necessity of any election. Straight away, those three members will be declared elected. But here, what happened? Intentionally, BJP has fielded another candidate. And the allegation is that BJP tried to attract some of the members from the Congress party. Of course, they got attracted, and some people jumped into BJP party. That's the reason why, if you look at, first of all, let me tell you one thing. Rajya Sabha members are elected by elected members of the state legislative assembly. Rajya Sabha members are elected by elected members of the state legislative assembly. Now, if you look at the strength of Gujarat, the strength is 182. And 6 members have resigned, and the strength has come down to 176. Right? So now 4 members have contested. 4 members have contested, and 3 seats are there. Obviously, 3 persons will be winning. So there is no doubt with respect to, this Smriti Irani and Amit Shah. So because BJP has a number, right? And with respect to Mr. Ahmad Patel also, Congress has the strength, and had all the Congress party people voted only for Ahmad Patel could easily win. But just before the elections, drama has begun, and BJP has started attracting the people from, this other party called Congress party. Congress party got scared. It shifted its MLAs from Gujarat to Bengaluru, and they were, given shelter in Bengaluru. Bengaluru, it is Karnataka, this Congress party government. So they were there, and just one day before the, this election, so they were brought in here, and amidst of tight security, so they were taken to the, this polling booth. So now, even after they have come, Ahmad Patel has problem with some of the members, right? And if Ahmad Patel gets 44, he will be winning. Fine. So, but what happened is that Ahmad Patel has got his own doubts. That is the reason why he is speaking to other political parties called Janata Dal United and NCP. Of course, Sonia Gandhi also played very crucial role in this. After all, she is the president of Congress party. So there was, complete tension. The election was happening, and some people who promised that they will be voting for Ahmad Patel, it seems that they have voted for, this BJP. Right. So the general rule in the Rajya Sabha election is that once you cast the vote, before you put the ballot paper in the ballot box, you have to show it to your party agent, so that it will be confirmed that you are a person and you voted for our party. We are happy. Because of any reason, if you show your ballot paper to some other political party agent, that should be declared invalid. Right? So, on that particular day, what happened? 2 members who belong to Congress party, they voted, and they have shown their ballot paper. They have shown the ballot paper to Congress party, BJP agent. So they have shown it to, this BJP, and obviously Congress party raised objections. Immediately they have, taken the matter to election commission. And of course, BJP also went to the election commission, and Congress party requested that the votes, these 2 Congress MLAs, because they have violated the code, they have violated the rules and regulations, that should be declared null and void. That's the reason why at the end of the day, those 2 votes were not counted. Those 2 votes were not counted, and if you look at the end of the day, comfortably, Smriti Irani got elected, comfortably Mr. Amit Shah got elected, and under amidst of this pressure, tension, and anxiety, finally, Ahmad Patel has been declared elected with 44 votes. That's it. Clear? Had there been a tie, right? Had there could have been tie, had those 2 MLA's votes could have been counted. Had there been tie between third candidate of BJP and Mr. Ahmed Patel, you could have gone for second round of counting, because in the Rajya Sabha elections, just like the presidential elections, you will give the preferential vote. Clear, first preference and second preference. Had it been a tie, you would have gone for the second round of counting, and that would have fetched really the BJP candidate, and Ahmed Patel could have lost it. And BJP and Congress party could have lost completely in Gujarat. But this is a very big face-saving incident for a Congress party. Very soon the elections, assembly elections are going to happen in Gujarat, and Congress party will have something to say in the Gujarat elections. Clear? So this is what exactly happens. You know, never it happened in the history of India with respect to Rajya Sabha elections. All right. So I would like to show you the document. Kindly have a look at this. So here, these whatever I have discussed today, so these points you should be able to understand. Okay, and you will be able to understand. So once you understand the concepts of polity, and of course, most of you are aware of this Indian polity, right? And you are expected to read some newspaper on day-to-day basis, so that what will happen, you will be in touch with these incidents. Clear? And so this is what exactly happened, and whether Yogi Adityanath should be permitted to vote in the vice presidential elections or the presidential elections, that is left for the discussion. Okay, so that's a subject matter of discussion, in fact. Clear? But let me tell you, constitutional wise, there is no bar on Mr. Yogi Adityanath. That is the reason why he has been permitted to vote. Whether it is ethically correct or not, that is left for the discussion. All right. Now, so I would like to show you the document. Look at this. Smriti Irani of BJP, Ahmed Patel, you know this Indian National Congress, and Mr. Amit Shah, BJP president, as you know, right, as a second candidate, and another candidate on behalf of BJP was Balwant Singh Rajput. Actually, he belongs to Congress party, but he defected to BJP, and he joined BJP, and he was also nominated for the third seat. Clear? So meaning that shows very clearly the game plan of BJP. Otherwise, BJP knows it very clearly, it cannot win the third seat, right? But BJP deliberately, you know, this fielded its third candidate. Clear? And the what do you call? So this is called attracting the opposition party members. It started attracting, and some people have already joined BJP from the Congress party. Please look at your own state also. BJP is trying to attract so many people from other political parties. Look at this. In a tough battle that resulted in plenty of drama, Ahmed Patel got elected. Total strength was 182. 6 MLAs resigned. Strength came down to 176. Congress took MLAs to Bengaluru and were brought back just before the election. Ahmed Patel spent some time alone with Karamshri Makwana to gauge his mood. He is the person who was sitting with Ahmed Patel, discussed with Ahmed Patel, and assured Ahmed Patel that he is going to vote for Congress party. But Ahmed Patel has got his own doubts. That is the reason why, so he did not rely on Makwana. Patel knew he could not rely on Makwana, and now needed to arrange one more elusive vote as a replacement. So he had to somehow win away one among the 4 NCP, JDU, and GPP MLAs to break BJP's advantage just hours before the polling. So that was a game plan. That was a game plan of Congress party, and at the end of the day, Congress party, won. In fact, in its game plan. But otherwise, this he was also looking. Ahmed Patel was looking towards Wasava, who was seen to be immune from any kind of pressure. Vasava was getting elected to the assembly since the year 1990. He is considered to be a man of integrity. And BJP made his choice easy by exerting pressure to the extent of escorting him inside the hall where votes were to be cast. But at the end of the day, it was Patel who had the last laugh, because after the election is over, Vasava and Ahmed Patel had a brief meeting. So that shows that. So this is how generally, you know, the game plans will change. That is the reason why these are the people, right? So who keep on going for the plannings. So they will keep on making the plans, you know, how to defeat the rival candidates. So in order to prove their strength. So this is what exactly happened in Rajya Sabha, right? And BJP is going on a mission that it wants to eliminate the Congress party completely. So we need to wait and watch how far it is going to be successful, right? And this is about the so-called today's class. And thank you so much for being with me this evening. And I wish you all a very good luck. And I'll see you in the next class. Thank you so much. Take very good care of yourself. Good night.